Right, the first thing we're going to do is an exercise that just gets us kind of, you know when you're doing dance or drama or things like that and you do warm-up exercises and you jump up and down and stretch, this is that kind of exercise but for drawing, okay? So we're going to call it a squiggle drawing exercise, and notice I said squiggle and not scribble, not that you ever do scribble, do you? So this is a squiggle exercise, and when grown-ups do this exercise, because they do it too, they call it a continuous line exercise, which sounds very grand. Basically, all it means is you don't take your pen off the paper. So what you've got to pretend is that your pen is glued onto the paper, okay? So what I'm going to do is show you how to do one of these drawing exercises, which are really, really good for looking at what you're drawing and then making marks. I want you to tell me if I take my pen off the paper, because it's actually quite tricky to keep your pen in the paper while you're drawing, okay? And I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking, so you can know how I would do this drawing, and then you're going to have a few minutes, not very long, because the real workshop's in a little while. This is just our warm-up. So, you right, Jane?
Yeah, I've done this before. Didn't they say it's like taking your pencil for a walk?
That is exactly what it's like, taking your pencil for a walk. What a fantastic thing, well done. So what we're going to do is draw these eggs, because I thought they were quite good, because the other thing I think this exercise is like is tickling the surface of something that you're drawing, okay? So I'm going to just start by drawing these eggs, and it's quite tricky not to take your pencil off the paper. I'm holding it quite lightly, okay? And the nice thing about this drawing is you can just keep going, so in a way you don't have to be as accurate or worried about what your drawing looks like. So I'm just drawing this egg and I'm going round and round it now. I want to draw this egg over here, but I'm not allowed to take my pencil off the paper. So I'm going to just hop over there like that. And all the time you'll be able to see what my eye's looking at by seeing how my drawing's coming out. Now I've just noticed there's some shade under that egg there. So all I'm going to do is squiggle it in again without taking my pencil off. And then I'm going to come over to this egg here. So can you see, it's not a particularly slow drawing, but I am being careful. And there's some more shade there, shadow there. And I'm just going to quickly go and sketch in these eggs here. So again, I've hopefully not taken my pencil off. Okay, can you see how it's building up? Now, these shapes I'm quite pleased with, but they're quite flat shapes, aren't they? They're not rounded like the eggs. So what I'm going to do is start imagining my pen is drawing over the eggs. Can you see how it's just trying to build up the shape of the eggs by drawing over? And I still haven't taken my pen off the paper. So what I think we'll do, I'm not going to worry about drawing all the eggs, just whichever ones you want to look at, is we'll try and do this for a few minutes. You might get a bit of arm ache. You might be tempted to take your pen off the paper, but we're going to keep going and get into the rhythm of it, okay? And then I'll ask you to stop when I think you're warmed up. Does everyone understand? Yeah? So you have to concentrate, and if you need to get a little bit nearer and we can all fit in, or we could even put these eggs in two piles if you don't roll too far, and then you're a bit nearer. Okay, so should we do that for a few minutes? Everyone got room?